The fishing news is brought to you by Shoreline Insurance Agency of Rocky Point, New York.
Hey folks, Fred Golofaro here for this week's video forecast. And Thanksgiving's here, hard to believe. Came up pretty quick. And when I think of Thanksgiving, I always think of fishing also. And with the mild weather in the forecast and still lots of fish around, I think a lot of people are going to be taking advantage of that fishing on Thanksgiving tradition, whether you fish from the surf or from the boat or from party boats. Surfcasters are going to have a lot of good opportunities. There's still a lot of bass around, a lot of blues, plenty of bait fish, bunker. Likewise for the boats, a lot of boat guys use Thanksgiving, either Thanksgiving morning or Thanksgiving weekend as their last hurrah before putting boats away for the winter. And I'm sure there'll be plenty of guys out there. A lot of party boats are sailing shortened schedules, leaving in the morning, getting back by noon, 1 o'clock, so you can still make Thanksgiving dinner without getting the rest of the family too upset. As far as the surf crowd goes, still good numbers of bass around, and no reason not to expect the fishing to continue into December this year. Smith Point, Fire Island, Gilgo, West End 2, Atlantic Beach, all the way to Breezy Point. There's been steady reports of bass action. One place that stands out recent days has been Fire Island Inlet, where good numbers of bass in the 20 to 30 pound class have been taken from the beach. A lot of them by snagging and dropping bunker. There's been a lot of bunker up tight to the beach, mostly adults, some peanuts mixed in. And there's been some fish also on plugs. Back on Sunday, there was a decent plug bite. And also on bunker chunks. Chunkers are taking their share of fish. There are also some big blues mixed in with the bass. Boat guys, private and party boats, still clam chumming a lot of fish on the inlet bars along the south shore. Diamond jigging at times in the ocean. And private boat guys doing the live bait thing. Live bunker, live shad, still plenty of shad around, and taking some bigger fish, as well as the guys trawling bunker spoons, particularly towards the west end of the island, taking some quality fish on the spoons. Bass and blues still in Long Island Sound, along with plenty of bunker. They're still in the harbors, and they're further out in the Sound, places like the OB Buoy, Buoy 11, where a lot of small bass, schoolie bass, are being jigged. If you've had your fill of bass and blues already, there's lots of big cod being reported off South Shore Wrecks, and also Fisher's Island. In fact, Ray Bartlett, he had a 13-plus pound blackfish, one of the biggest to come to our attention this week. It was caught at Fisher's Island, and he weighed the fish at Saltwater's Outfitters in West Islip. Deepwater wrecks on the South Shore, yielding big sea bass, tog, and cod, along with some bluefish. Out east, Block Island still producing plenty of big jumbo sea bass. In fact, porgies and a lot of cod being caught. It's been a good start to cod season, and actually even since late summer, there's been good numbers of cod being caught in many areas on the wrecks and out east at Montauk. So take advantage of this weather break. It's going to be mild from Thanksgiving into the weekend. Still lots of fish around, so make it a point, find some time to fish over this long holiday weekend. And until next week, I'm Fred Golofaro for thefisherman.com.
To receive the latest fishing reports, subscribe to the Fisherman's YouTube page. Click subscribe, then click the settings button and check Send Me Updates. You'll now receive notifications of the latest Fisherman YouTube videos and reports. If you're already a subscriber, make sure you've checked Send Me Updates in the settings so you receive the latest notifications.